Oh, I forgot one thing. This can only mean one thing, right? Okay, you guys, hello, welcome back. My name is Katelyn, and I'm so excited because you obviously have seen from the title, and I have teased it for long enough, but we are going back to Disney, and I'm so excited. Yay! Okay, I hope you guys enjoyed that little cheesy intro, but I just had to, and it has been a while since we have worn the mini ears, and I better start getting used to them again because we are going back to Disney very, very soon, and I'm so excited. If you're new here, hi, my name's Katelyn, and I post Disney videos and lifestyle kind of content on my channel, and if you're a returning subscriber, hello, welcome back. I am sure that you are very excited to be seeing this video. I'm here to say that we are going on a Disney trip, obviously, and I have hinted at it for a while over on my Instagram, a little bit on my YouTube channel, but mostly on my Instagram I've been hinting at it. But if you follow me over on Instagram, and if you remember seeing this series of photos on my Instagram stories, that was actually the day that we booked our trip, and those little stories are clues as to what our trip entails. So today I'm going to be sharing a little bit about our trip, just a few details, nothing super crazy. I like to keep everything pretty low-key until we actually go. Obviously, if you're following me on TikTok or if you're following me on Instagram, you will see the actual real time of what's going on in the parks, but on YouTube, I like to keep it a little bit of a mystery as to when we're going, where we're staying, all that kind of jazz. But I will share some information. And I am also going to share our Walt Disney World bucket list for this trip. I did one of these videos a long time ago, fairly a while ago, but I made a little bucket list for things that I just wanted to like do on our trip for certain different things that I wanted to do on our trip, and just like things I wanted to accomplish and whatever. But oh my gosh, I'm like really getting a headache from these mini ears. These ones are very tight. I don't know how long these are gonna last for. I'm gonna be honest with you. But we make a little list and we talk about all the different things that we want to, other things that we want to do or see or accomplish for this trip. And normally I just have like random things on there that's like very just like generic. Like I'm like, oh, we want to do this specific ride, or oh, we want to do this restaurant or whatever. And I know that we're going to be doing those things. But this year I made a few little adjustments to my list, and I made it so that they are most of them are very specific things that I want to get done. And I'm really excited. So some of these will be hints about where we're staying or what we're doing or different areas that we're going to be like exploring. But some of them are just going to be like, it's possible that we're going to do them, but it's also possible that we're not. So I'm going to change my ears because these are actually giving me a massive headache. I thought they were stretched out, but oh my gosh, I was very wrong. So I will be right back. Okay, these are a little better. These are the ones that I personally made myself, and they're much more lightweight than the other ones and not as tight. So hopefully this is a little bit better. But we are going to be going to Walt Disney World this early fall, which is so soon. And we are actually going to be staying for 10 days. I believe it's 10 days, 9 days. 9 or 10 days, I can't really remember. And we are going to be staying on one of the Skyliner resorts that we have not yet stayed at. I will leave it at that. But we will be staying at one of the Skyliner resorts that we have not yet stayed at. And I am so freaking excited. I'm so excited. So that is one of the things that we are doing. And yeah, okay, let's get into the bucket list because that's all we really want to talk about. This trip, I'm very excited to announce that we actually were able to snag some of the Magic Band Pluses. Is that the plural for that? The plus Magic Band Pluses? But we ended up getting some from the, like, where you can, if you're staying on resort, you can like pre-order Magic Bands. We waited and waited, and we were really hopeful that they were going to post the Magic Band Plus soon, and they ended up posting them on July 27th. So I got up right in the morning and I ordered Austin and I both Magic Bands. So that will be a secret of which ones we got, like which designs we got. But yes, we got those new Magic Band Plus. So on our bucket list this year, we really want to try out all the new like Magic Band Plus options for the new Magic Band stuff, and like all the 50th statues, and like they interact with like different like fireworks shows and doing the like bounty hunter thing in Galaxy's Edge. All very exciting, all things that I really want to do. A couple ride things that we would like to do. One is obvious because it's new, or I guess two are obvious because they're new, but we would really like to ride Remy's Ratatouille Adventure, and we really want to ride the new Guardians of the Galaxy ride. Those are two that when we were there last, they were not open, but now they are, and I'm really excited to ride both of them. I'm nervous for Remy's because I've heard that a lot of people get really bad motion sickness, and I'm not one to get motion sickness, but I'm a little nervous, but I'm excited, but I'm nervous. But we're going to ride those two rides, obviously. Another Disney World bucket list that we have is that we want to ride Slinky Dog at night, which is just like we've never actually done because we never really do Hollywood Studios at night. So I'm kind of excited to do that. I think that with all the lights of Toy Story and stuff, it'll look so, so cool. So I'm excited for that. Another ride at night which we want to do is Everest. We really want to ride Everest at night because I feel like I remember doing that one as a kid at night, and it was just like, it made it like so much scarier, so much cooler. So that's just like one that we kind of just like for fun added. And then another thing is that we want to ride the people mover during fireworks. So because the new enchantment fireworks are out and we are happily ever after stans in this household, obviously, we are already thinking that we're probably not going to love enchantment. So we have just taken it upon ourselves to be like, okay, well, we're just going to do things that we don't normally get to do, or things that happen like during the fireworks, and we're just going to do those. So like certain things, like some of the rides, just like the wait times go down a bit because everybody's waiting for fireworks, or like riding certain rides during the fireworks and you can actually like watch the fireworks from a ride. Like I just think like those little things are going to be fun and cool that we get to do. Sorry, I have a hair. But we are also really excited because we are going to be watching the new Epcot fireworks display as well, or I guess it's a nighttime show more so from what I've heard. So we're really excited to be doing that. Another thing that we really want to do is, because we are staying on a Skyliner resort, we want to do a like Skyliner Bar Crawl. We're not really sure if we're actually gonna like drink at every area that we're gonna go to, because Austin and I are pretty like mild drinkers. We really don't drink that often ever. So what we might do is like at each bar we'll get like one drink maybe and like split it, or maybe we'll get like a drink at one and then like maybe just like a food item to eat at one. I don't know. We'll figure it out. But we want to go on the Skyliner and like go through and do the different like resorts on the Skyliner, which would be Riviera, Caribbean Beach, Pop, and Art of Animation. So it's not a super big like experience, but it'll just be like something like fun to do for one of the evenings that we don't really have anything planned. This one has been on my list for, I swear to you, probably since 2018. Like honestly, since our honeymoon trip, I have wanted to try this one specific food item and I still have not. And I will try it on this trip. Mark my words. If like, I hope that I have multiple people messaging me every day on this trip saying, Katelyn, make sure you do this. Make sure you try this food. And it is the PB&J milkshake from 50s Primetime Cafe. I don't want to eat there. I just want the milkshake. So I've heard that you can just like go up to the bar and ask for a milkshake and get it to go. So, sorry, nose is itchy. So that is what I'm going to be doing, and I freaking better get a PB&J milkshake, and I will be reporting about it everywhere because this thing is so hyped up. This better taste exactly like how I want it to taste. Another thing on our Walt Disney World bucket list this year is that we want to go to Nomad Lounge. We wanted to go to Nomad Lounge on our last trip when we went in August with Justin and Alexis, but it just never ended up working out that we were there at a time that we wanted to like actually sit and just like chill at like a lounge. So I'm really excited because there's one day that we're going to be staying at Animal Kingdom all day, or like most of the day, so we figured that would be a good time to go to Nomad Lounge and just like take a midday break. Instead of like going back to our hotel, we'll just have like a chill afternoon, sipping on some drinks, eating some small foods at Nomad Lounge, which I'm really excited for. I thought there was more on this bucket list, but that's all that I have. There's only a few things. I'm sure I will come up with other things as the time goes on, and I'm sure there's just gonna be a bunch of other like experiences and things that we're really excited to do while we are there. But I will get into a little bit of what kind of plans we have. So again, I'm not going to get super in detail, but like, you know, obviously we were going for the 50th, which is really exciting because when we were there last, it was like right before the 50th started. So we just like kind of saw like the 50th medallion on the castle, but that was it. So I'm excited to like try the different like food options that they have for the 50th, to like see all the statues. I'm excited. I am so excited to see the beacons of light, especially at Epcot, because I remember when they used to have like the lights on the floors and like they would have lights like on Spaceship Earth. Like, I just love that. I think it looks so pretty. So I'm really excited to see how like the Beacons of Magic works. And then on top of that with the Magic Band Plus, because it like will interact with it and stuff too. So I'm really excited to see that. So obviously we're doing the 50th celebration things. Another thing obviously that we're going to be there for is, since it is early September that we are going to be there for the best time of the year, which is Halloween at Disney. And if you don't know, that is like actually my favorite time ever, like in general, but especially when we were at Disney. I love being at Disney during Halloween. So you better believe we are going to a Halloween party, and I'm so excited because I just love the Halloween party so much. I love the Boo to You parade. It is the best parade that Disney has ever. I will say it. It is the best parade that Disney has. And I'm so excited to see it again because the last time we saw it was like I think it was 2019. I think it was 2019. But it has been a while. And I'm very excited. And yeah. We haven't decided if we're going to dress up or not for this Halloween party. I have like an outfit in mind in case we don't like dress up, but we also have ideas for what we want to wear if we do dress up, but it's just like I'm not going out of my way to like buy items for the costume. Like I want to just like, if I find stuff at a thrift store, I'll buy them, but I'm not going to go to like a store and spend $50 on whatever to fulfill a costume. You know what I mean? So we will see what happens. What is another thing that we were gonna do? Oh, we have 2 different dinner reservations, which I guess I will share because I'm just excited about them. One of the dinner reservations that we have, actually I have a feeling you guys know both of them, but one of the dinner reservations that we have is for a dinner that Austin and I have a tradition of going to every time we go to Disney, and we actually haven't been able to go to it the last time we went because it was still closed due to COVID, but it has recently opened up again, and I am just through the moon. I'm so excited. We are going to go to Hoop-Dee-Doo, and I am just so happy because it is just one of my favorite restaurants ever, and it's just like so much fun. And Austin and I used to always do it on the first day that we would get to Walt Disney World, and it would just really make you feel like, wow, like you are, like we are in Disney. I don't know why, but just like it just does. But this year we actually didn't book it on our first day. We booked it on our second day. I just told you. Anyways, we booked it on our second day because the way that like the flights and stuff has been working, just like everywhere, but especially out of Toronto, a lot of flights have been getting really delayed. Knock on wood that doesn't happen for our trip, but just in case it does, I didn't want to miss out on a dining reservation on our first day in case of like flight delays. So we booked it for the second day just to be safe because our flight out is like really early in the morning on the like original day we're getting there. So it should be fine. Knock on wood, everything will be fine. But just in case, we booked it for the next day. And then the other place that we were eating at actually isn't California Grill. So if you were thinking it was California Grill, you have a good thought process because that's typically what we would do. But from our last trip, we have actually determined that Ohana is like our new favorite, like beautiful meal to sit at and eat. And that is where we will be eating this trip. And I am so excited because all I can think about is like the noodles and the bread pudding. And I'm so excited and happy. But we will be eating at Ohana. That'll be like later in the trip, but I'm really excited about it. And I just love Ohana. And oh, that was the other thing. We're really hoping, I don't know if it'll work out because it's very hard to get into, but we're really hoping that we can go to Trader Sam's possibly when we're at Ohana or at the Poly area. We're really hoping that it like works out that we could do that because we both really want to try it, and it's like a cool like atmosphere like bar thing, so that's like a possibility. And what else? That's like really it though that I have planned. A lot of this trip is going to be a lot of new experiences for Austin and I. Austin and I are also just like really excited because this is going to be the first time that we're going together. It's like just ourselves in a really long time, because obviously like we went with our friends last trip, but when you're going with like even just, it's not even like a big group. If you're just going with other people, you have to like take into account of what everybody wants to do and make sure that everybody is happy. Like it's everybody's trip, so you don't want to like, if I wanted to like just ride whatever, the People Mover all day, I couldn't do that because that wouldn't be fair to the group. But when it's with just Austin and I, it just makes it a little bit easier to like do what we want to do, and it's like less people to have to like worry about to make sure that everybody's like getting what they want. And it's just like, at the end of the day, Disney's just like Austin and I's happy place, and I'm really excited to get to spend a vacation with him again there. And we both have been working so hard obviously Austin's been working forever, like very hard, and he always deserves a vacation, but I've just started recently a job, and it's just like we've been working really hard through like a brand new job, so I think I deserve a vacation too, so I'm really excited. So with that, of course we will be vlogging our whole trip, which I always do because it's just like part of the thing that makes like Disney like fun for me, is like to vlog, because I love watching our own vlogs back all the time. So we will of course be vlogging. I actually also will be focusing a little bit more on like making TikToks and stuff to this trip, so I'm gonna try and post like TikToks obviously after we're back, but I want to try and post a bunch of them like while we're there, like more like real-time kind of videos. So if you're not following me on TikTok, go follow me on TikTok. And yes, so that's very exciting. And what else was I gonna say? Oh, obviously be sure for there's not gonna be a whole lot of videos before we go on our trip because it's fairly soon, but be sure to stay tuned for the next couple of videos where we'll just be doing like prepping and packing, obviously pack with me, and yeah, it's gonna be very soon, so I'm very excited. But anyways, I rambled on enough. I really hope that you guys enjoyed this video. I'm really excited to be able to bring you guys along to Disney with us. And yeah, if you like this video, make sure to give it a thumbs up. If you're excited for the Disney vlogs to come, be sure to subscribe, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!